Yeah. That's small talk energy. Oh, that's small talk energy. Oh.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiny from Small Talk Podcast, and we are here live at my boy T-Bruin's birthday bash concert in Brooklyn, New York. We're here at LoudMouth, Brooklyn. It's super lit and super excited. It's dope people in there, so let's get to see what they got going on.
That's small talk energy.
And welcome. It's in here. It's dope scenery.
Energy. Oh, that's small talk energy. These people know, girl, what's on your mind. Small talk, but it's big moves. Small talk, but I seen her in some big rooms. Small talk, she about to fill some big shoes. Touch a big bag, come on Tiny, this a big move. Can't spell Tiny without the NY. We run the city, bitch, yeah, you know the vibe.
It is dope, it's vibing in here. We're gonna get to know a few of the artists, the DJs, all the creators that came together to show out for T-Bruin. I'm very excited to live the talent. So come on, let's get to know them.
Small talk, baby, pull up with the guys, yeah.
The DJs, I'm not even just saying this for the camera. The DJs is spinning. My boy, shout out my Tofu.
Had to say it twice, yeah, you know she never lied, well.
Okay, we're here with Maurice. Maurice, how you enjoying the night?
I'm enjoying the night. The night is lovely. Shout out to my bro T-Bruin. Happy Eternal Soul Day.
Happy birthday, T-Bruin. We're having a blast. Everybody lit.
That's my.
Hey guys, it's Tiny. We're reporting live from T-Bruin's birthday bash concert in Brooklyn. We have some amazing DJs, creatives, artists. We're trying to get to know everybody. So we have our first DJ Tofu.
Yeah, Tofu Jack. Nice to meet y'all. What's up? What's good?
Jack. Okay, so first, let me say you did amazing.
Thank you.
Your spin was like, I felt like it was very vibey. It was like, not like, I think everybody does like new generation drill stuff. You was taking it back. He threw it to Justin Timberlake. I'm like, hold on. And the transitions, the synchrony, everything. Dope. So I want to give you your flowers. I really enjoyed your tables. So tell us a little bit about your sound and DJ. How did you get into DJ? About your brand?
Yeah. So I've been DJing for maybe like 8-10 years. For a while, I haven't really been doing it outside for too long. I was living outside in New York for a while. I was in the Bay Area for 2 years. I got my DJ chops up there. A lot of people know me there. And then during COVID, I moved to Hawaii, and I was in Hawaii for like 2 years. And while I was out there, I did this thing called the Secret Sunset Club. It was like a silent disco headphone party. They kept shutting all our parties down because like noise complaints. And I was like, yo, like if we don't have noise, they can't arrest us. And so we started throwing parties in the jungle, on the beaches and shit. And people would just come up and we was like deep on the beach, but headphones just turning up, you know. And I just brought it back to New York City. I just started doing this my 4th weekend. I'm about to have one tomorrow on Sunday. I just did one last night. All the headphones sold out. Like niggas was partying in the park, bro. Like Washington Square Park right over there. So yeah, I think I got my sound just like, I want people to feel like included, you know, but also to feel like it's new. So I really want to like have remixes in different genres and switch it up. And like I want to have everybody in my set have a moment where they're like, nah, I remember he played that one thing and it was amazing. So that's the goal. And I feel like I did that. He was vibing with it. Yeah.
I felt all of that.
All right. Fire. I appreciate you.
So what's one word, if you could use one word to describe your sound, what would it be? That's a tough one.
That's definitely a tough one. I would say utsukushi. It means beautiful in Japanese. You feel me? I speak Japanese, and I think my shit sound hella beautiful for real. You know, like that's the vibe. I want the transitions to be like, ooh, he brought me there. You know, like oh, we're here now. Like it's beautiful, yeah. Utsukushi. Yeah.
I definitely said that at least 3 times. Okay. So your transition, I'm like, that was smooth. That was talent. That was like really talent. So where are you from? You didn't say where you were from.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Fort Greene, Clinton Hill, little like area. I grew up there for a while, and then I went to college in like Wisconsin and spent a lot of time there. It was cold, a little racist, you know, lots of cheese, but I had a good time, got my education and shit. But yeah, I'm from Brooklyn for sure.
Okay, shout out to Brooklyn. Does it influence your sound at all?
I think it does. I think if you meet me and you hear the way I talk, you're not gonna be like he's from Brooklyn, which is okay. We're a diverse, diasporic, you know, environment. But no, I think it does in energy. You know, I think this is like a melting pot, but it's not Manhattan. It's like the chiller version at the same time, you know. But it's still like, you know, do or die and all of that. So Yeah, no, I think it definitely does. I can't go anywhere and not feel like I'm from New York or be a New Yorker, you know. So regardless of what I do, it's Brooklyn, it's New York all day.
Shout out to New York. Okay. When you hear the term mental health, what are some things that come to you?
I think mental health being like at the forefront of a lot of people's minds is really important. I think there was a point in time where it was like, nah, be alpha male, be tough, don't cry, don't do that. You know, like, bro, I cried last week, bro. Life hard as fuck, for real. I'm going through hella shit. If you know me personally, I'm going through hella shit. And it's like, it's important to let that out and not have that stuff be closed in and find outlets for you to be able to explore what heals you. You know, for me, it's music, it's making clothes, it's connecting with people, you know, like I think if I just isolate and I like stay inside and I don't do anything with my time, then it's like it's kind of heavy on me, you know. Marijuana helps too, but I think the main points I'm trying to get at is like finding things that are productive and creative for you to do that helps, because I think it's energy at the end of the day, and if you keep it in and it doesn't go anywhere, it festers, and so you have to do something to let it out, whether that be talking to someone or talking on a beat, you know. Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. I love that. So, where can we find your socials, your music? What's some upcoming projects you want to let people know about? I know you say you got an event tomorrow. So, share us your socials. How we get in touch with your music, your mixes, all of that.
For sure. So I'm Tofu Jack. You can find me at tofu.jack on Instagram. The party I'm promoting right now is Secret Sunset Club. It's a headphone party. We're doing pop-ups all over the city. Right now we're in Washington Square Park. We're running that up. Maybe we might switch it to other locations. So follow me, Secret Sunset Club on Instagram, tofu.jack on Instagram. I got a clothing brand. I rap. I make beats. I do a lot. But right now, pull up to that party. It's going to be lit. Yeah, I appreciate you, Tini.
Okay. And last, just a message for T-Bruin. It's his birthday. Give a shout out, something nice, your relationship to him.
Got you. Happy birthday, bro. What the fuck? Yo, I'm hella happy for you, bro. Happy birthday. I'm happy to be a part of your life. I'm happy you be booking me for these shows and shit. Shout out Don Smith. He connected us. And T-Bruin's a solid ass dude, bro. Like, he bring good people around. Everything I've been to with him has been good people. He's really about his music. He's really about his grind. And, like, he funny as fuck, bro. I love this dude, for real. Like, I want to spend more time with him, bro. I'm, like, when he on tour, hopefully he hit me up to DJ, you feel me, bro? Like, come on. Yeah, and it's not going to be a long time till the whole world be wishing happy birthday to T-Bruin at the same time. So right now it's just us, but, you know, in the future, all of that. So, yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Dope. And that's a wrap. I think that's everything.
We'll talk energy.
Okay, tell us your name and where you're from and what kind of music you do.
My name is Ari Ohm. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I make neo soul jazz fusion music.
I heard some of your songs and it was dope. I did, because T actually sent it to me beforehand. So I'm very excited to see you perform. Tell us your relationship to T and what brought you guys together to come for his birthday.
So I met him because we recently were both on our homie's album, and we met at like the Audio Mac event, and then he invited me out, so I was like, oh, then I'm come support. And I'm a Cancer, so.
Oh, you're a Cancer too. When's your birthday?
July 4th.
Oh, happy belated Cancer season. This is your season. Okay, so if you could use one word to describe your sound and your music, what would it be?
Ethereal.
I like that. So tell us about your brand and like your music, all about it.
So I basically, like, I don't like being under like R&B necessarily all the time, because I'm like, I don't want to always make like sad stuff. Like, I want to make some upbeat stuff for everybody to vibe to. But I do have a song on all platforms that I'm gonna perform tonight. It's called Elevate and Meditate. And then Something Orange that I'm also performing, that I'm about to put out a visual and stuff. So yeah, I'm just really excited.
I'm excited to see you perform. Okay, so on my platform, I have a podcast and we talk a lot about mental health. So when you hear those words, what does that mean to you, or what comes up for you?
Well, me personally, I feel like I've struggled a lot with mental health, you know, like growing up and just being an artist and going to college and doing a whole bunch of things. So like music is kind of like my outlet to, I don't know, voice those things and be able to speak about things that I may not be able to talk to people about. I can put in the music. So yeah.
That's dope. I love that. I love that, Ty. Everybody's been saying that. See, like, this is a lot of people's outlets for like mental health, which is really dope, you know, to show other people these are other positive things we could do. So last thing, where can we find your socials? How do we get your music? How do we get in touch with you?
Yeah. So my Instagram is Ari Ohm, like Om, the meditation sound. So it's ARI.AUM on all platforms. And then my music is Ari Ohm, ARIAUM, and the song that's out is Elevate and Meditate.
And last thing, I was making sure everyone sent a special happy birthday message to T-Bruin. So
Happy birthday, T. Thank you for inviting me. It's cancer season. Let's turn up. It's about to be a great show.
Dope.
Oh, that small talk energy, energy. Oh.
Okay, so tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Danny, known as DaniBKnowing, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, I love that, Danny B. Know at Brooklyn in the house. Everybody's from Brooklyn. I love it. So, what's your relationship to T? How did you come a part of the set?
I met his manager, Alexandra, shout out to Alex, at a Women in Music holiday party last year. So we met, but we never like got to exchange information, and we like hit it off. Months later, like in February, my homegirl had like a girls' night in, and she was there. So I was like, yo, we locked in now, like, you know. So that's how I met Alex, and then, you know, pulled up to T-Bruin's album release party, you know, checked out the artistry and everything like that. So from there, like that is how I got brought into the fold.
Okay, dope. I want to say your set was dope. You had us vibing, very nostalgic too. Super talented. So I definitely want to give you your flowers. How would you describe your DJ said, your sound?
I'm very big on like making sure that I invoke movement in the body, mind, and spirit. So even if it's like you said, it was nostalgic, so that's like the mind, right? There's people moving, there's bopping, that's the body, and just the spirit, that's like everything encompassed. So that's the best way that I can explain my sound, just invoking movement in the mind, body, and spirit.
I love that. So I have a podcast. It's called Small Talk with Tiny podcast, and on my podcast we do a lot of mental health talk. So I like to incorporate that into all my interviews. So when you hear mental health, what comes up for you?
The first thing that comes to mind is peace. I'm also like pretty big on mental health. I meditate. I do my affirmations. I try to do my affirmations in the morning. I'm big on energy, so things that I watch, people that I'm around, things that I listen to. So also energy, I believe, is a big part of your mental health as well.
I love that. So where can we find your socials, your music, your sets? How do we get in contact with you? Any upcoming projects that you want people to know about? You know, just shout it all out. How do we get in contact with you?
Okay, so you can find me at on IG, DaniBKnowing, DaniBKnowing. Sets are up there. I'm also on SoundCloud by the same name. Got some edits coming soon, probably a mix. A lot of gigs coming up for August. And I also have a friend that I DJ with. Her name is Mitch Factorial. Shout out to my sis. Funny, we go as Sis, which means Sis Stars in Sound. And we just got booked for Afro Carnival, which is DJ Tunes, who is WizKid's DJ. It's his carnival event. So that's a pretty big thing. But IG has everything that I'm up to. So
super dope. So I was ending every interview with a birthday shout out to T. Your relationship, how you feel about him, and happy birthday.
Well, shout out to T. Big up you, like happy birthday. Like I wish you many blessings, success, love, peace, positivity, prosperity, all else your body, heart, mind, and spirit desires, because you deserve it, because you're here. And I hope this new year exceeds the past year.
Yes, love it. Great. It was nice meeting you.
Oh, that small talk energy.
Okay, so tell us your name and where you're from.
Donnie Durag from Flatbush, Brooklyn, Parkside to be exact.
Okay, shout out to, you said from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Brooklyn. What's your relationship to T, and how did you get to be on the set list to perform?
So I met him through my boy Guan. That's his cousin. And, you know, just family ties and good people. Usually hang around good people. So, you know, we just built our own little thing.
Okay. And your music, I took a listen to some of your music, and I did like it beforehand. So how would you describe your sound? Like, what genre you fall into? Describe, like, your music and how you got into it.
How do I describe my music? Fun, you know. Fun, honest. Fobby, you know what I mean? You know, since I like to use melodies, you know, that's, you know, given a little push by auto-tune, or sometimes I like to rap, whatever really the beat calls for, whatever I'm feeling. So, I mean, you never know what you might get. You know, sometimes you press play, you might hear, you know, like I said, you might hear some auto-tune, you might hear me rapping, but it all comes from the same place, honest place. And I guess I've been making music since, I don't know, like 2012. I left college. I realized I wasn't going to be a track star. I dropped out of school and I just started making music and waiting tables, and that's kind of been the grind ever since.
Okay, that's dope. I used to wait tables too. I come from server life. Dope. So on my platform, I have a podcast. It's called Small Talk with Tiny Podcast. And I talk a lot about mental health. So I like to tie that into all my interviews. So when you hear the term mental health, what comes up for you?
Just like awareness of how you're feeling, and doing what you can to better it or to keep it, you know, I mean, you're never going to always feel the same, but, you know, just being able to manage your emotions, and just be aware of when you're not down and things that you can do to help pick yourself up, things of that nature.
Okay. So where can we find your music? How we get in contact with you? And any upcoming projects that you want to share that you want the people to know about?
Everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram. It's Donnie Durag. That's DONNIE. Durag with the flap out, you know.
With the flap out.
I'm always working, you know. I hope you continue to see me with the next project and the next project. Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, I was making everyone give a special birthday shout out to T-Bruin. Okay.
T, man. I mean, we still growing, you know what I'm saying? But from as far as we've come in this short time, I've seen you just grow in such short time. You've done such massive things, and I'm proud of you as a friend. Happy birthday, man. Let's go.
Dope. Okay, so tell us your name and where you're from.
What's going on, man? I go by the name of Osiris Wolf, Southside Side. I come from Riverdale, Georgia, aka the South Side of Atlanta.
So tell us your relationship to T and how you became part of the set. Your set was dope, by the way.
I appreciate it. I linked up with T a couple years ago through my boy Guan, you know, like they family and shit like that. So just off the rip, bro, it was just he a good dude, he a good soul. You know what I'm saying? He kept me close by. I was featured on this project that just came out on the Kill for this joint. So the fact he reached back out and just, you know, asked me to come perform for his birthday, you know what I'm saying, that meant a lot. So shout out my boy T, shout out Workspace Records, Guan, all that, man.
So how would you describe your sound, your music? Like what type of genre you fall under? How would you describe it?
It's kind of like psychopathic, to be honest with you, from like the show, because like, you know, I'm born in Tennessee, so I grew up in like the A6 Mafia, 8-Ball, MJG era, but like I credit Mos Def for teaching me how to rap, you know what I'm saying, and DMX and Scarface and shit like that, and like I come from D'Angelo and David Bowie's and the Stylistics, the Temptations, like the old school Isley Brothers, you know, so I just try to mix it all together and just create like a unique experience for people.
It was dope. We definitely enjoyed the show, and the crowd was definitely vibing. So I have a platform, I have a podcast called Small Talk with Tiny Podcast, and on my podcast, we talk a lot about mental health, and I like to bring awareness to that. So I incorporate it in all my interviews if I can. So when you hear the term mental health, what comes up for you?
The thing that comes to me about mental health is well-being. Sense of self, sense of purpose, sense of love. You got to know that you loved out here in this world, you know, whether it's from yourself, your close, immediate friends, from the things that you put your energy into. You got to know that the energy is going to come back in some way, some form. You just got to be here to see it and have that faith to, you know, overcome those temporary crossroads that we come in, whether it's depression, anxiety, PTSD, you know. You can sit up here and name them all you want to, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a mountain to climb. It's a challenge to accept and to embrace and to, you know, become one with your journey, because that's where you get your superpowers from.
So where can we find your music? How do we get in touch with you? Any upcoming projects you want people to know about? Share that with us, your tags and everything.
For sure. Y'all can tap in on all my social media at Osiris De La Luna, like De La Soul, but De La Luna. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that under Osiris Wolf. Y'all can catch me in the city anytime. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn like my second home, so you never know when I'm back over here. Yeah, man, just stay around. Stay tuned. Anywhere But Here is coming soon. So, yeah, Ghetto Heaven.
And lastly, I was having everyone just give a special birthday shout out to T. Anything, positive you want to share?
For sure. Bro, I appreciate you, like, to the depths of the underworld, to the tops of the heavens, bro. Like, you a real one. You always supported me. You know what I'm saying? You always gave me the space to support you and to produce camaraderie, produce good experiences for our people, and people abroad. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate just you being a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope that we continue to do what we came to do together. You feel me? So just, from my family to yours, from the south side to your town, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Keep it solid. Love always. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's more talk energy.
Okay, so tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Andy Martinez. I'm from Washington Heights.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your brand.
Do you have to hold it or can I?
No, you can hold it.
Because the whole time we'll be like this. But, honestly, this is not. I wouldn't really consider this a brand per se, just because I'm crossbreeding a cowboy boot with a Nike. So this is something that's I'm upcycling something that already exists. So if anything, it's more of it's just a concept. I'm a conceptual artist, if you will. Yes.
So you kind of tied into the next question because I asked everyone what's a word that you could use to describe your brand. So is that the word you would go with?
Yes. We can go with that.
I love it. So what's your relationship to T? How did you come? I know you're hosting a party, which is super dope right now. I saw you up there introducing artists. Dope. So tell us a little bit about your relationship to T and how you became the host of the party.
So I've known T-Bruin, Guan, like the whole... Back in the day, we used to shoot music videos. So I used to shoot music videos for T-Bruin, this artist that they used to work with called Fred Farrow, and Guan. So back in the day, I used to dabble with videos and music videos and stuff. So that's how I became like part of the fam. And literally, I'm telling you right now, this is 2011 to now. That's a lot of years. You know what I mean? So, and now, I mean, they're still in the entertainment business, and now I'm just doing more of the footwear stuff. So yeah, you're gonna edit a lot of that stuff.
We can edit it. Don't worry. So on my platform, I have a podcast. It's called Small Talk with Tiny. And on my platform, I talk a lot about bringing awareness to mental health. So I try to incorporate that in every interview I do. So when you hear the term mental health, just a few things that come to you.
Yeah, that's a curveball of a question. Mental health. It's such a new term for me these days. So, I mean, keep your mental health. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so where can we find you? Your socials, how do we get a pair of those wonderful footwear you have going on? And any upcoming projects you just want to share with people?
You could just find me on 0831am on Instagram and on TikTok. As far as upcoming projects, just look out for anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always posting new stuff, so feeling out the crowd, seeing what people like.
I love that. And I was ending all the interviews with just a special happy birthday message to T.
Happy birthday, T-Bruin. I also know your real name. It's not T-Bruin. It's T-Bruin.
Oh, look, he's right there. He got nervous.
These people know, girl, what's on your mind.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiny from Small Talk with Tiny. I am here with the T-Bruin birthday boy. This is his event, his birthday bash concert. The whole show was dope. All the artists were dope. The lineup, everything, the creativity, fire. I have to give you your flowers. What made you even come up with this concept to do your birthday like this?
I just wanted to celebrate myself, you feel me? And I figured by putting a spotlight on artists that I fuck with, I figured that'd be the best way to do it. Like, I could have not performed today and had the same experience, because I just like being in an environment where it's not about money, VIP, bottles, nothing about that. It's just about the energy that we, sharing and passing along.
I definitely felt that with this event for sure, because I felt like it was we all kept saying it, like it was very like nostalgic, all the sets, everything. It was just like a dope vibe, and like you said, it wasn't like your typical like section bottles, hookah. It was definitely what you were trying to bring. We definitely received that. So I just want to give you your flowers again. A lot of people had a lot of dope things to say about you, everyone. So you'll see when we put the video out. I do want to shed some light on your music, because I think your music is dope. So how would you describe like your sound? What's one word you could use to describe like what genre you fall under and your sound?
Well, I would say classically I fall under hip hop, but I'll say the overall vibe of it is just more so like mood music. Like it's for anything. You chilling, I got something for that. You vibing, smoking, got something for that. If you're about to go to the club, or something for that. But I try to insert some type of message into all my music and not be conscious. I don't consider myself a conscious rapper, just like a rapper with a conscience. That's more so like my statement. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, just good vibes. You feel me? I'm just trying to build up the regular man. You feel me? It ain't about the money, the glitz, the glamour, all that shit. It's really about the music with me.
Definitely, we see that. Super dope. I was asking everyone, as you know, my platform is about bringing awareness to mental health. That's what I talk about on my podcast. So I like to incorporate that in every way. So when you think of mental health, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Self. That's the first word that instantly comes to mind. I think that focus of self, I don't want to say cure, because I don't think mental health has a cure. I don't even think that it's a diet to diagnose somebody with that. I think it's just like an overall thing. But it's just the exploration of self, figuring yourself out in life. It's a journey. So, it's easier for some people. And I think that's a reality that people have to accept, that, this journey for life will be easier for some people. And for some people, it's going to be a little harder. So I think if we're just a little bit more empathetic towards the next person, because you don't know what people are going through. So, yeah, when I think about it, that's what comes to mind.
I love that. That's dope. So where can we find your socials, your music, shout yourself out, any upcoming projects you want to, put out there? Just talk about that.
Well, I definitely want to shed light on my most recent project, Highs Never Last, that I put out all streaming platforms. T-Bruin on everything, Google T-Bruin. It's really just, I'm working right now. It's some things coming. I can't really, too much speak on, some big things, but, we just getting out there trying to get the business and the music thing together so we could do more events like this and even bigger, bring out more artists, more people. And just like I said, my come up will be a lot of people's come up. Like, I'm trying to not make it be so much about self, but, bring it to the community, like-minded artists, people like yourself, you know what I'm saying, who, like you said, I appreciate that you are shedding light on mental health while doing this thing, because in the entertainment industry, like, that has to be in the back of your mind somewhere, because you'll lose yourself in this. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of dope shit out there.
Okay, I love that. And one last thing to end the interview, I had everyone else say something nice about you. So it's your birthday. We celebrating. What's one thing that you're proud of that you accomplished this far by your birthday?
My son, most definitely. My 2-year-old son. Shouts out to Leo. Love you boy. Just being able to pour into him and show him a different way, something that I didn't see, with somebody like being an entrepreneur but doing what they love at the same time. So just figuring this fatherhood thing out day by day, that's the biggest thing for me.
Shout out to the Black fathers. I love that.
Big shouts out to Small Talk, but big energy. The Tiny Podcast. We love it, man. We appreciate what you're doing for us artists, for real.
Black Chevy, and I want all you guys to introduce yourselves.
How y'all doing? My name is Lou McKenzie, and I play keys in Black Chevy, and I'm from the Bronx.
Native Aqua, guitar, amongst other things. New York in general. It's a big place. You should check it out.
My name is Steve. I play the bass, and I'm from Flushing, Queens, for whatever it's worth. It's a lovely place.
How y'all doing? My name is Wyatt, also known as Brother Wyatt, and I'm from the Boogie Down. You already know. BX stand up.
T-Bruin in the building, repping the BX borough. Shouts out to Decatur, Georgia, though, because that's my second home. You know what I mean? I don't play about that. Yeah. Oh, and I'm the voice of the band. You feel me? The man with the bars.
I just want to say before you guys do the job, you guys did an amazing show. Very dope music, very talented. I'm honored to be in the presence of you guys and like to collab. This is really dope. Thank you for having me. Super talented guys. No problem. So just
Shout out to Small Talk with Tiny. Black Chevy. But fuck with her though. You feel me?
okay. Thank you guys.